What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about a new movie that I got to check out just a little bit early, a new movie coming out on the horror streaming service Shudder called Good Madam. This movie will be releasing on July 14th, and I got to check it out just a little bit early. This is a film coming out of South Africa that in the movie itself has English spoken in it, but is primarily spoken in Cosa, a language known over there in South Africa. I'm going to butcher the name of the main cast here, but you have people like Chumisa, Cosa, Nosipho, Mtebe, Sanda, Shandu, and many others, and the film is directed by Jenna, Cato. Now, this is a movie I wasn't really sure if I was going to review here on the channel because, you know, sometimes when I get these early screeners, I do struggle on reviewing things that I'm just 110% not into. With that said, though, they are good for the channel a lot of times and bringing in new viewership. And so if you're new here to the channel, I do want to welcome you to hit that subscribe button. And if you're just a longtime viewer or a new subscriber as well, I also want to just welcome you guys to hit that like button, comment your thoughts, and let me know what you thought about this movie, whether you've seen this movie or not seen this movie. Obviously, depending on when you watch this review, the movie may or may not already be released on Shudder. So I do look forward to hearing what all of you have to say about it. So yeah, Good Madam or Good Madam, I'm gonna guess it's Madam. Yeah, overall, this is a movie that I found to be boring. There's no getting around it. You know, I've said it here on the channel on dozens and dozens of occasions. The worst thing that a movie can be for me is boring, and this movie for me just was absolutely boring from beginning to end. The basic premise is you have this mother with this young girl. She's got a divorce situation going on with her, you know, ex-husband, and you know, the movie starts and it seems like it's just gonna kind of be, you know, a family horror film in a lot of ways, and in a lot of ways it is, but as things start to unfold, it feels a lot like a movie that I actually covered a while back here on the channel that I watched when I was younger called The Skeleton Key. Not exactly, but there are elements about it that definitely feel similar. But yeah, going into this movie, I had no idea what it was about, and you pretty much have this woman staying in this home now with this relative who's taking care of a woman that's older than her, a white older woman that is bedridden. And over the course of the film, our main character, Tsidi, starts to uncover things about what's going on in this house. She starts to have some weird visions, starts to speak to her dead mother, as many other things continue to unfold, and she starts to uncover things over the course of the movie. With that said, I think it sounds more interesting on paper than it actually was executed. At the end of the day, for me, the performances here were fine. There was nobody that gave necessarily a bad performance, but there wasn't anybody that necessarily really, you know, impressed me here either. This was a movie that I found to be just really bland and boring from beginning to end. Most of the time, I just found myself staring at the screen, kind of just bland expression. There was not much about this movie that ever really piqued my interest while watching it. There were moments of some pretty interesting indie cinematography, or even if it was just a still shot, sometimes it was just, you know, a nice shot of a location, maybe the use of some creepy, eerie music that kind of worked together to create some sort of creepy atmosphere. But outside of that, that's kind of me just stretching for some sort of positive to give this movie. The creepy atmosphere at times from the cinematography and some of the decent performances with some creepy music to kind of add on to the effect. Beyond that, this is a movie that in a lot of ways felt aimless and is a movie that I will 110% not be watching again. And honestly, this is not a movie that I can even really give a ringing endorsement to or give you guys a recommendation to go and waste your time on. I genuinely feel like I genuinely did waste my time. This is not a good movie in my opinion. This is not one of those foreign films that I'm saying, hey, go out there and check it out and spend your, you know, limited time watching, to be completely honest. A lot of times I will praise movies on here that I got to check out a little bit early and say, hey, like, here's this smaller movie that a lot of people may not go see. Check it out. And unfortunately, this is not one of those situations. So yeah, that's going to be my thoughts on Good Madam. Not a great movie. Yeah, I found it to be really dull and boring. There really wasn't much to the narrative, really. The narrative and the characters are really what let me down. There wasn't much to really latch onto. And I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say about it. Did you like this movie? Did you not like this movie? Leave any and all those comments down below. Hit that like button if you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.